we gathered to praise and worship God every Sunday. Everything was almost perfectly fine until
people employing patience, protection and distance. All good measures that countries should practice, according to the World Health Organization, but not enough, as they declared COVID-19 is now a pandemic.
WHO has been assessing this outbreak around the clock, and we're deeply concerned both by the alarming levels of spread and severity and by the alarming levels of inaction. We have therefore made the assessment that COVID-19 can be characterized as a
Sharjah, Ajman and Umm Queen churches. When he heard at the beginning of 2020 about the coronavirus just spreading and contagious, it changed the way of life in total. Social distancing becomes central in all personal relationships, including our families. It becomes so challenging to adjust and adapt to the new situation. Schools were closing down, churches were shutting down. It came to my mind, things never be the same. Our church families experienced a new and sudden situation that forced them to stay in their home for a longer period. When people began to worship God from their home through Zoom, I have sensed and praised to God that every Adventist home become an Adventist church. The message I would like to share to the church: remember, every dark cloud has a silver lining. Place yourself in God's hand so that He can reveal that silver lining. Feel His presence of God in all that is happening. Yes, it is true. Thousands have been contracting this terrible coronavirus, including new variant. God is asking you to connect Him through Bible study, prayer, and share with others. Even in this situation, we are under His wings. I believe Jesus is coming soon, and He wants this to be a wake-up call. God bless you.
The SARS-CoV-2 struck the world like a thief in the night in the last quarter of 2019 and brought widespread terror to humanity for more than a year. The coronavirus compelled us to stay at home as the lockdowns were enforced to avoid its spread. It forced everyone to slow down, pause from the daily routine, and shift to the internationally coined term, new normal. Having face mask, hand sanitizer, and social distancing as essentials. During the first few days, our minds were full of questions. Some even asked God why He allowed such to happen to His most precious creation. As the imposition of the lockdowns were extended, we started to ponder and fathom the answers to our questions. This pandemic has been a powerful wake-up call of the value of life and the importance of quality time spent with our loved ones over anything in this world. Yes, we missed attending gatherings and other forms of socialization, but we are thankful for the meals we share with our family and friends. We lost huge amount of money because of the salary cuts and forced leaves, but we are thankful because we still have our job. Some may have lost their jobs, but we are thankful because we are healthy and spared from the virus. Some were infected by the virus, but we are thankful because we are healed and alive. The microscopic view of the coronavirus reveals its resemblance to the thorns that was crowned to Jesus before He was crucified and died on the cross to save us. As witnesses of God's faithfulness and unconditional love to His children, we see this health catastrophe as a reminder that He is and will always be our only refuge and salvation, and that all the trials we face are just signs of Christ's second coming. The pandemic fired up the spirit of stewardship among us as we ensure the welfare of other members of the church. We gladly share whatever resources we have as we become the source of each other's hope and strength. Together, we brave to continue our mission and proclaim His holy name amid the threats of the pandemic. And now, we offer praises and thanksgiving as we stood triumphant in this once-in-a-lifetime test of faith.
N'akwụkwọ ndị Rom isi nke 12 amaokwu 12, n'akụkụ olileanya unu na-aṅụrị n'ọṅụ, n'akụkụ mkpagbu unu na-enwere ntachi obi, n'akụkụ ekpere unu na-anọgidesi n'ike.
റോമർക്ക് എഴുതിയ ലേഖനം 12-ാം അധ്യായം 12-ാം വാക്യം. ആശയിൽ സന്തോഷിപ്പിൻ, കഷ്ടതയിൽ സഹിഷ്ണുത കാണിപ്പിൻ, പ്രാർത്ഥനയിൽ ഉച്ചരിപ്പിൻ.
Abalumi essula 12 olunyiriri 12 wagamba nti nga musanyukira mu kusuubira, nga mugumiikiriza mu kubonaabona, era nga munyiikira mu kusaba. Mukama awetandikibwa omukisa. Amiina.
Mga galak sa pag-asa, magmatiisin sa kapighatian, magmatiyagain sa pananalangin.
Rejoice in hope, be patient in tribulation, be constant in prayer. Romans chapter 12, verse 12.